Hey everybody, it's Melanie back again for another Vlogoween DIY. So today we're going to be making the spooky eyes, and we're going to make it so that you can hang it in your window. The supplies you will be needing for this project are a toilet paper roll, a pair of scissors, black paint or paint color of your choice, paint brushes, tape, a pen, a yarn needle, some small beads, one rolled away, a fake tea light, and some fishing line. Oh, and you'll also need some very small pieces of tissue paper, and we want tissue paper because it's thin enough that the light will shine through it. So the first thing you want to do is take your pen and your toilet paper roll and draw a pair of spooky eyes. And if you just go to Google and you Google jack-o'-lantern, you'll usually come up with a lot of different jack-o'-lantern faces and eyes that are pretty good. So that's what I did, and I'm just going to use that as my inspiration. You don't want anything too intricate, because when you're cutting this out, if it's really intricate, it's going to be extremely hard to cut out. That's step number 2, is cutting out our eyes. So I've got my scissors, I've got my picture, and I'm going to start by trying to just poke a hole through the cardboard. This is not exactly easy. Once you get the hole, it's a lot easier to cut. Remember to get your parents' permission or parents' help if you're younger doing this, especially with the scissors. Don't cut yourself. Are not working. I'm going to have to switch scissors. Okay, now let's try these scissors instead, because the other one's kind of just chewing the cardboard. Now we have our eyes cut out, and the next step is painting. So I'm just going to paint the entire thing black. So this step is done. It's painted, I'm painted. Remember to definitely get around the edges, and I see a little spot that I missed here. Kind of want this as dark as possible so that the tissue paper color is a good strong contrast. So I'm going to put this one aside and let it dry, and quite possibly wash my hands. And I will meet you back here for the next step. Now, after your toilet paper roll has dried, you want to take your tissue paper, and mine is red, and you want to take your tape, and you probably need smaller tape than this. I'm just going to cut mine. So I'm going to cut it into 4 small pieces. Now I have seen these where this is the final step and all you have to do is paint the inside when you paint the outside, and then you get a glue stick and you stick it in here, but glue sticks only last for one night and I wanted something that lasted longer. So I'm gonna take my tissue paper, and this will also make it creepy in the daytime as well, and I'm gonna slide it in behind the eyes. And also, because we're doing this, we don't have to worry about painting the inside. Then I'm gonna take my tape that I just cut, and I'm gonna tape it on the inside of the roll to keep it in place. I don't know if you can see the tape in there. Spooky eyes. What I want to do with mine is kind of make a totem pole like the first one I showed you. So in order to do that, I'm going to take another piece of tape. And I'm going to cut smaller strips because I've got packing tape. So I've got 2 that are finished and then the one that's drying. And I'm just going to line the eyes up so that both of them show, so I get the look that I want. And then I'm going to hold it in place on one end. And then I'm going to take that tape that I just got and I'm going to tape them together on the other end. And the end that I'm holding together, I'm also going to tape that. You don't have to do this step if you don't want to. And then when the other one dries, I'll put it on top. The next step is, I've already got one that has 3 done, and I want to hang this in the window. I don't want to just set it out. So that's what the fishing line is for. I'm going to cut a length of fishing line. And how long depends on how far you want yours to hang down. So use your judgment for that. And I'm going to use my crochet needle. And I'm going to thread one end, and then I'm going to make sure they're right side up first. And then I'm going to poke it through very gently on one side. I'm going to pull through a little bit, and here's where our beads come in. I'm going to tie a bead on the end of this. Help the fishing line stay in place. And I've got a little bit of a tail, so I'm going to just trim that. And then I'm going to repeat that process on the other side. Don't you hate when your needle comes unthreaded? And you're like, yes, I got it through. And I'm sewing. Oh, but wait, I have no thread on my needle. What happened? And then the fishing line, we can hang it in the window and the fishing line won't be very noticeable. So by the daytime we have spooky eyes, and then at night we can put in our little tea lights. I don't know if you can see that top one glowing. It now looks orange. It's red. So the tea light's going to change the color a little bit of your paper, but that's okay. See, that looks just awesome in the dark. And yes, we are in the closet right now because it's the middle of the day and this is the darkest room in the house. So you'll have glowing, creepy eyes at night, and you will have orange and red spooky eyes during the day, or whatever color tissue paper you like. You could do green, purple. I think that would be really cool. Remember, if you make this, to send me a picture or a message. You can send it here, or you can send it on my Facebook, facebook.com/shimmering shimmy. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. Remember to hit like and subscribe for more videos to come. And that's it for today. Super simple, super easy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.